Hi guys, welcome back to Mr. Purple Tech. It's been a while since the latest iPhones were released. They were not available in our region. They're just coming in and we have all the four just ready to show you. I got the four iPhones here, all the four iPhone 13 that were released. I have on the left side the iPhone 13 mini and the iPhone 13, the standard one. And on the right side, the iPhone 13 Pro and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Well, it's fun, it's nice, they are just there, they are beautiful. I'm going to unbox them, I'm going to review them. Stay tuned and I'll tell you everything I get to learn about them. We are going to start with, as you guess, the iPhone Pros. I'm going to focus on the Pros. I'm going to get help from Kevin. You're going to take over the standard and the mini. So let me just put the Pros away, the normal ones away, and then let's focus on the Pros. Here I have a gold and I have a Sierra blue. For the iPhone 13 Pro Max, the Sierra blue, and for the iPhone 13 Pro, the gold. So let me just put the gold down and let's go to the fun guy, you know, the biggest guy in the world, the biggest iPhone you can ever think of. I'm just going to open the box, just move it like that. As usual, Apple broke the box down, Apple made the box halfway. As usual, nobody's happy about it. Nobody likes the fact that they removed our chargers from the box. Behind me, I just want to contrast it for you. So I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max box here. I never jumped. I like the method of the priest, which means that I preferably keep my iPhone 1 year longer than it should be. So I'm still on the 11 Pro Max, and most likely I'm going to try to move to the 13 Pro Max just to review it for you guys and, well, enjoy all the nice new stuff. So let's just look at the box here. When I put these two boxes together, you can see it's almost half. It's not exactly half. When I stack the iPhone 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max, you have just a little 2mm difference between the boxes. Apple is going to gain a lot of money from shipping, and yeah, it's going to be behind, with the story they have environmental, etc. I'm not against environment stuff, but I still like my charger in the box. Alright, iPhone 13 Pro Max is beautiful. It's just as you would think. Apple spends a lot of time to ensure the amount of friction when you are opening the box is just the right one, so you can just do that. And one thing they've done this year is there's no plastic. No more plastic covering the box, no more plastic on the devices, no plastic anywhere. Everything is on paper. So well, the iPhone is turned back. You see it from the back. Right off the back, you see that the camera is way bigger between the two boxes. Putting it down, and let's dive in. It's pristine. The way they put the curves, the flat design is back. The iPhone should be able to stand on its own. I'm not going to try that with my new iPhone 13 Pro Max. Guarantee I'm not going to do that. But yeah, it stands on its own. It's the design of the iPhone 4, which evolved into the design of the 5, the SE, etc. This design is back. It's flat on the edges. YouTubers or other users are already complaining of how good it is in the hand. We have the same design with the iPhone 12, 12 Pro Max, 12 mini, etc. Well, let's just peel it off. Ooh, beautiful, right? You get your iPhone 13 Pro Max unboxed, opened. In the box, Apple has a smaller box or a smaller container for the manual. It's just the manual. The SIM card ejecting tool is still there. We've seen beautiful things from other vendors, but Apple just keep it simple. This oval shape with that pinky, that whole thing, removing the devices to remove the SIM card. It's very simple, very undesigned. I mean, Apple could do something about this. It would be nice to see some funky ejecting tool. We get only one sticker Apple removed it. Well, environment, let's save the planet, right? Okay, putting it back in the box. Your standard cables, you have your USB-C to Lightning cable, nothing special about that. And that's it in the box, there's nothing else. The device, let me talk about the design. The flat edge design is nice, just trying to keep it there. Whoa, it's holding, can you see that? Well, the flat edge design is nice, it's holding nice in my palm. I like a big phone, definitely a fan. Didn't know why Apple didn't want to do that at first. My thumb cannot reach the top, but well, I'm okay with that. Ladies are going to love it, they're going to take a lot of selfies that way. I'm powering up the device, I'm going to activate it, and then I'm going to review it and tell you all about it. So, well, I like the way the iPhone writes hello when you power it on for the first time. It reminds me of how the first iMac said hello on stage when Steve Jobs released it. On here I have iPhone 11 Pro Max. One thing about the design you can see is that the notch is significantly reduced. But even though it's reduced, Apple didn't really use the space for anything. You can only see the battery. I guess I'm going to see the Wi-Fi signal and then the LTE signal. I'm going to go ahead and activate this device so that we can log in. The beautiful thing about it is that when you scroll, the ProMotion display really shines out. Apple says the refresh rate is between 10 Hz and 120 Hz, and it's going to really improve your battery life. We are looking at 2.5 hours ahead of the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Yes, you heard it right. The 13 Pro Max can give us an extra 2.5 hours. Killing the 12 Pro Max was already difficult. Killing the 13 Pro Max is going to be way more difficult. Alright, the iPhone is ready, activated, unlocked, got some stuff installed. You can really feel the ProMotion. It's not really something that I think I can show on camera, but just for the sake of it, I'll be swiping this and I'll try to show you maybe on one other iPhone that does not have ProMotion to see how much speed you get. It's great, it's nice to the touch, but overall an iPhone is an iPhone is an iPhone. There is nothing new apart from the fact that Apple bumped up the processor. You have the A15 Bionic in there that is way faster than the previous generation. Apple went with the same grille. One major difference though is you can see the cameras. The camera here is really small. The set of cameras is really small, even though it's 3 cameras. Here it's way bigger, and you can really feel when you are moving your hand. You can really feel it. When I put it on the table and I try to push it, there's nothing. There's one thing happening here. There's nothing here. On this one, there's nothing on this side. But here, it's a big deal because the bump on the camera is really huge. It's supposed to accommodate sensor shift optical image stabilization, which will allow all the 3 cameras to be able to do stabilization. Each camera, as I described in my event video, you can see the video on the screen, is very more powerful. We're able to add more light, and Apple added more video features. We will show that in our deep review or our full review. Just to remind you, this iPhone 13 Pro Max is available in graphite, blue, Sierra blue, and gold. And this is the Sierra blue version. We always advise you to go for the one that fits your personality. You're going to see the gold very soon. It's very nice. I think I prefer the gold. Shout out to when you get it. Let us know in the comments if you like it. iPhone 13 Pro Max starts at $999. It starts at 128 GB, which is the base model. You can crank it up to 1 TB, and in the middle you have 512 and 256. Just choose the one that fits for you. Don't forget that the camera and the video recording can go in Dolby and they can go in HDR, which means that when, and especially in ProRes, when you are recording, you're going to have a lot of gigabytes for video. So if you're going to shoot a lot of video, make sure you choose the right size. If you're a content creator, I advise you go for the 512 GB or the 1 TB. If you just use it casually, well, enjoy 128 GB, 256 GB, you're good to go. you can always tweak the camera to reduce the specs and enjoy everything that comes with it. So yeah, that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a like if you like this video, tell us in the comments what you would like us to do to this iPhone. I'm not going to dump it in that water, trust me, but tell me what you want me to do. My name is Igor, this is Mr. Purple Tech, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!